What's up, Blizzard Nation? Welcome back to Strictly Blizzness, episode 186, presented by Edge VR Arcade, Creative Edge Productions, and I hope pretty soon, Cousin Subs with new promo codes.
He keeps saying that.
I know.
Okay.
They have a new marketing person. The conversations are great. They're just reviewing all options.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Well, you just never know what Strictly Blizzness could bring your business. I'm just saying, cousins,
rhymes.
come on.
I like that.
Anyway, so we got stuff on the table. We got stuff to tell you. We have a whole bunch of stuff we still can't tell you, but pay attention to social media because this comes out on Wednesday. We're going to give you our version of the schedule. And then there's going to be a little bit more announcing happening yet this week.
And in the coming weeks?
And in the coming weeks.
Okay,
we
cool.
have it all timed out. I gave that last time.
Yep.
You won't get the full complete schedule with all the cool things that we're dealing with until the 15th of December. So
awesome.
Contracts are being signed. Stuff is being done. Blah, blah, blah. Red tape. That's what I call it.
Very cool.
Green tape. A lot of green tape happening.
Yes. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So should we start with the schedule?
Yes.
Okay.
And all we're going to give you is our dates and then our opponent. So that's all we're giving you for right now. So you need a pen and paper for this episode.
Take notes.
Yeah. So if you're a season ticket holder, these dates are important to you to put in your calendar. If you're a flex person, same thing. Because you're going to want to buy more. Because you're going to want to buy more flex tickets when you hear the schedule. And then we have a special coming out soon for that.
Yes.
As we do every year for Black Friday. So stay tuned.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool.
So let's go.
All right.
What do we got? We all know the first
game.
What is that?
Sunday, March 15th. And I have to be careful how I read these. But this one I don't. That is the Vegas Nighthawks at the Green Bay Blizzard. A rematch of last year's IFL Championship game. Also the IFL Hall of Fame game.
Yes.
Also Faith and Family Day.
The game that will be determined with more than an inch.
Nice.
We got to work that in. There's going to be some kind of something this year that has to do with inches.
I have that in the works. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Okay.
But yes.
All right. So that was game number 1. Game number 2.
Saturday, March 21st. Freight at Blizzard.
So that's the Fisher Freight.
I did that right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Fisher Freight will be here in town at the Blizzard.
Saturday, March 21st.
So these are all our home games. Remember, there's other games happening, but these are just the home ones.
Next will be into April. So Saturday, April 18th, Barnstormers at Green Bay Blizzard.
Do we have to keep saying at Green Bay Blizzard?
I don't know. This isn't like the previous recorded thing where we had 94 takes.
We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
Well, because we're going over our schedule.
Okay, yeah, I won't do it. These are all home games. I'll stop saying that. Okay.
So Saturday, April 18th, we have the Barnstormers.
Friday, April 24th, Pirates.
We'll be in the house. Yo-ho, mateys.
Time to walk the plank. I just felt I'm sure there's a SpongeBob reference somewhere in there, too.
Great. Friday, May 8th.
Steam Wheelers. Sorry, this is like
I thought we were going to do the banter back and forth.
Okay.
It's not working, apparently. So
Friday, May 8th, Steam Wheelers.
And then Friday, May 29th.
New team. Not in the IFL, but
correct.
This will be a first for Blizzard fans in our building.
Yes.
The Gunslingers.
Yeah, they're coming to town.
Yes.
For a shootout.
I was going to say, I don't have anything. Nice. Friday, June 12th.
That would be the Sharks.
That might be Shark Week. I don't know.
Oh,
it usually falls on those times.
Shark. Baby. Okay.
And then Saturday, June 27th, again.
The Fisher Freight will be back in the building. So
pretty sure that was 8.
Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yes.
It is 8.
She had to move to the right because I had to scribble one out, so I screwed up.
Yeah.
I missed the game, so.
Details.
Yes.
So, unlike last season where we had that hiatus because of the draft, you got 2 games in March. You got 2 games in April. You got 2 games in May and 2 games in June. One being the last game, which is that June 27th. We don't have any home dates in July this year.
Correct.
But we're hoping for a playoff game.
In July. Yep.
Excellent. All right. Anything else on that?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon on many episodes.
Yeah, on many episodes. We'll be following. Hopefully we're not announcing prior to with Blizzness. So I'll have to tell Todd, you better get your dates in before Wednesday and get all your releases in on Monday or Tuesday. But good stuff coming, that's for sure. Let's talk about flex tickets because we had to deal with a teleprompter. No, we do not use a teleprompter for this, but we were doing a filming of a commercial and the teleprompter was in order.
Yes.
We had to take several takes.
Yeah. It's actually harder for us to read things than it is to wing it. So
it was quite comical because I would say his part, he'd say my part, we got it. Then we were like, wait, I can't read it that fast. And then we'd slow it down. And then there were these pauses. And then we were reading stuff we were supposed to just be thinking.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome, actually.
Pointing together.
Yeah. Excitedly together.
Anyway, it was all good stuff. Look for it on social media in the not too distant future. It's our great way of getting you guys flex tickets at a great price. You'll see it soon.
Yeah, and with some perks that are very in favor of our commercial, like that are limited supply, right? So when we're out of things that come with flex plans, and there's no secret, you guys knew that Ace had the flex plans in the previous seasons. There's some new stuff coming this year, thanks to a partner that we'll highlight when we get to that point.
Is there going to be a flex on the actual?
Yeah, there yeah, maybe we should change
flex
the center art. It actually has been Triggs on so the flex sheets are in 10 and you get 2 rows of 5 and then the middle insert tells you how flex plans work. And it's actually been Triggs, who is a fan favorite. I've never changed it in the entire time we've had them because it's a great picture of him shouting and his muscles flexed. And it's, I think it was from the photo when he was defensive rookie of the year. So yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Or we put the collector out there with a nice flex.
Yeah.
He's got some guns.
Yes.
As well.
So we'll get to share that new partner and the details probably on the episode leading up to that week, because by that point the commercial will be hitting, and if you see this, you can get them as well. So,
yeah. Are we doing a show the week of Thanksgiving? That'll be when we. Yeah. That's when all of that airs. Yes. But we'll do one here as well.
Absolutely. I think if our schedule allows you to do that,
that's only a couple weeks away.
I know.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, it's the 10th
of
November.
It's 2 weeks. Yep.
I got a lot of work to do in the next 2 weeks. Okay. What else do we have to talk about today?
I don't remember.
Nothing.
Wow.
We don't have a lot of league stuff to talk about because, as we shared last time, there's so much we can't say yet. So we're kind of all staying buttoned up for right now. I did not get to see Tron though.
Okay.
Because there's only one showing and it was at 6:40. And
you did try and go see a movie that's not out yet though.
I did.
I didn't feel so bad when I'm like, yeah, I'm not in the city. I'm like, but it's not this weekend.
Yeah. But we are going this coming.
Running Man.
Yeah, we are going this coming weekend for that. So hopefully, right?
Or I assume it'll be out on Thursday.
Yeah.
So our normal could be back in play.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Because then maybe I can catch 2 of them in the weekend, which would be great. But I did have something that I wanted to talk about, and you have no idea what I'm going to talk about.
Yeah, Sean, you may want to stay on the pause button. Preemptive strike this.
So, it's not a rage cage.
Okay.
It's not a rage cage. Well, it might turn into one. No, it's not a rage cage. But I want to talk about heritage.
Okay.
So, and this has nothing to do with football. This has nothing to do with anything that we normally do.
This is why we got given a teleprompter on the previous.
Right. Well, sometimes it works that way.
Yep.
So, I am of Polish descent.
Okay.
My maiden name's Nowakowski if you're Polish, because W's are V's. That's a long story. But anyway, Do you know what your heritage is?
I don't.
And how long has it been since someone came to America in your family? 4 generations, 5 generations?
Probably at least. Yeah.
So over 100 years.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe 200 years.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. So here's the thing. Because I'm involved with the Basilica in Milwaukee, and because the Basilica was built by Polish immigrants, and it's going to celebrate 125 years next year, I'm involved in a lot of things with the Polish community. And I'm looking around the room as I'm at this event on Sunday, and I realize there aren't people there younger than me, other than 1 or 2 kids that came with their parents because someone was getting an award, or, it definitely is a heritage thing for them. But when my dad was growing up, he did Polish dancing because his grandmother was an immigrant. So she was holding on to the heritage as his dad was and his mom was. And, so they were very involved in folk fairs and different things with Polish Fest.
Sure.
And what happened. The Polish Fest wasn't a thing back then, but you get what I'm saying. Today, people don't necessarily know their heritage, nor do they know how long it has been since their parents came over. And I say this not to be controversial, but, there's so much talk right now about immigrants and people coming to our country. And so many of us sitting around a table have relatives that it's only been 100 years. And although that sounds like such a long time, it's not that long that people forget where they came from, their connection to the motherland or what have you. Other than the natives that were here originally, we all are immigrants. Whether you like it or not, your family was an immigrant, unless you're Native American, then obviously that's different. So I just want to put it out there as a get to know your heritage, because so many people, and I asked the president of, who's clearly, she's in her 80s. I said, there's not a lot of young people here. How do we get young people invested in Poland? Because there's a tie for me to Poland. And she said, that's just it. After 1 generation or 2, people don't think about their heritage. Sure. It's just, we're Americans and that is who we are. And okay, yes, but you have a heritage that goes back further. And it's kind of cool to learn about some of the things that are out there. So for us, and for Sunday, it was about Veterans Day, and it was about the liberation of Poland. And a lot of people don't realize that Poland actually helped liberate Italy. So there's a very big tie between Italy and Poland, and helping each other get liberated from just different wars and different situations. So I just thought it was something cool to talk about.
Yeah.
Because
I have no clue. Like I don't. Yeah.
Did you do any of like those DNA profile things, or
I don't think
nobody
so.
was a family tree guru in your house?
No.
No. See,
now I kind of want to figure it out and hopefully get back to you next episode.
Yeah. So I mean, I know that I'm 6th generation on my mom's side, and carry the 3rd generation on my dad's side.
I would have to do some research, because I think we've established like 112 episodes ago, I actually named my city of birth wrong. So we would make sure that we had the facts.
Mrs. Hobson, could you please clarify on these items?
Yeah.
Please write in.
Yeah.
So there is that.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's just a cool thing that, I found it very interesting to be at this event. Now, they were speaking a lot of Polish, which I do not know, and that my mom is now starting to learn in her 80s. She could understand it, but she couldn't write it or speak it very well. So there's never a bad time to start to learn about your heritage. Because even though you were born in America, somebody came here.
Sure.
So just keep that in mind when we're lashing out at people trying to come to this country. Now, granted, back in the day when my ancestors came here, you had to have a sponsor. So they came here the right way. I mean, there is a process. The process should be followed. So don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to be political here. But keep in mind that we all were in that place at one time or another.
Sure.
And I think that if you can embrace your heritage, I mean, yesterday there were high school students that were there in full Polish regalia from back in the day. I mean, it was really cool to see. Really cool.
That's
It was
awesome.
a good event. Yeah. So that's what I know.
That's really neat.
I'm tied to that community in many ways, and pretty cool to celebrate it with the people that I got to yesterday.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And now you have some homework.
I do.
Yay.
I do. Yep.
All right. What else do we know?
A lot more coming.
Yeah, a lot more coming. We're actually meeting with two young bucks, as Larry would say. Not from the Bucks basketball team, but some young gentlemen who aren't so young anymore that have done some things with us over the years. Both came to us in a not so good fashion, but we're going to turn it around, mix it up, and see what they can produce for us. So we're meeting with them later. That was very cryptic.
Yeah.
But they know who they are, and they're going to be coming out with something pretty exciting here in the next couple of weeks as well. Definitely before the season, but we'll do some announcing and all of that about what it is in the not too distant future.
Cool.
That's all I have.
It's that time.
In case you were going to ask me.
I did. I was, but
you
we've
didn't.
skipped it now in the time warp. Well, on that note,
Are we going to rewind?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, maybe. What else you got?
I got nothing else.
Should we hit him with it?
Let's hit him with it.
Go Blizz. Don't forget to like, follow,
subscribe,
share,
and ring that notification bell to get all of our content in your inbox.